Lecture 8, Using Gemini with Google Docs and Slides. Today, we're focusing on something many of you already use, Google Docs and Google Slides. These tools are already part of daily academic life, whether you're writing a paper, collaborating on a group project, or building a class presentation. But here's the cool part. Gemini is built into both. That means you don't have to switch tabs or copy and paste between tools. You can ask for help right where you're working. In this lecture, you will learn how to use Gemini inside docs and slides to write faster, organize ideas, polish your work, and even generate content. You will see real examples of how Gemini can help with essays, outlines, speaker notes, slide content, and more, all without leaving the document or presentation. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to use Gemini directly inside Google Docs to draft, revise, or rephrase content. Use Gemini in Google Slides to generate ideas, text, and speaker notes. Apply AI support to improve the quality and clarity of your assignments. Understand when and how to fine-tune Gemini's responses for better results. Gemini in Google Docs. Write, rewrite, and refine. When you are working in Google Docs, you might notice a star symbol in here or in here as well, or prompt that says help me write in here. That's Gemini. Click it and you can type exactly what you want help with. For example, you can click in here and you can write a prompt in here as write an introduction paragraph for a history essay on the Industrial Revolution. And you can click enter. Gemini will generate a draft directly in your doc. In here you can say, so this is the introduction paragraph for a history essay on the Industrial Revolution. You can then click rephrase to change the wording. You can say rephrase and press on refine, or you can shorten, elaborate, more formal, more casual, Britize, summarize, or retry as well. So you can just refine that and you can click on retry or click on rephrase and press enter. Ask to make it shorter or make it more formal. You can use any of these. For example, more formal. Highlight any sentence and ask Gemini to improve it. Now click on insert and this paragraph has been inserted. And you can highlight any sentence and ask Gemini to improve it. For example, you just want this sentence and click on refine and you can just elaborate it a little more and click insert. So that specific paragraph has been elaborated a little more. You can also generate ideas. For example, you just remove this text and give it a prompt in here as give me an outline for a 3-page paper on climate change and public policy. And you can just press enter. So it has 3-paper outline and introduction with definition and all these things available. And you can just click on insert and all the things have been inserted with bullet points as well. This helps reduce writer's block and saves time during the editing process. Ask Gemini to check tone or clarity. It can rewrite a sentence to sound more persuasive, professional, or concise, depending on your need. Gemini in Google Slides. From blank slides to polished presentations. In slides, Gemini shows up a little differently. You will often see suggestions in the slide panel, especially when you are working on speaker notes or writing slide content. But here's the icon of Gemini and you can click on that and a slide panel will be opened and you can just give it a prompt like create a slide to pitch an idea, create a slide to congratulate our team, or what can Gemini do in slides. You can click on more suggestions and you will have other options as well, like brainstorm ideas, create a list of popular products, and make a list of ideas for a new product. But here's what you can ask you can write a prompt in here as write 3 bullet points summarizing why students should learn time management, and click enter. So you can just click on insert, and these points have been inserted in the slide, although it has been in the back of the title. And you can just click on plus and click on insert. So you have the points in here. As this is a title slide and this should not be in here as well, so you can remove that and you can just add that in the new slide. Gemini can also help with structure. If you're building a new slide deck from scratch, you can ask by giving it a prompt in here, outline a presentation with 5 slides on digital literacy for college students, and click enter. You can follow up with add a conclusion slide and click enter. So here is the conclusion of those topics, and you can just press enter, and this slide has been added as well. So you can just delete this one. Here is the list of key skills of digital literacy, and this is the conclusion that we wanted to add. Use Gemini to rewrite long slide text into shorter bullet points. Great for avoiding overcrowded slides. Limitations and best practices. While Gemini is helpful, here are a few things to keep in mind. Always review and edit what it writes. It's fast, not flawless. Avoid overusing it. Make sure your voice and understanding still come through. Don't use Gemini for things that require academic integrity, like full paper writing or citing sources. Use it to assist, not replace your effort.